Namaste friends, dumplings, a recipe which warms my heart. In this recipe we are using whole wheat flour or atta, beetroot and salt. By the way, why are we using beetroot? Well, the main purpose why we switched from whole wheat flour to refined flour is just because of the aesthetic purposes, right? Whole wheat flour doesn't look as much appealing to the eye. Well, we are going to cover that blemish of whole wheat flour with the beetroot. The distinct hue and color and the beauty of the beetroot is going to mask that imperfections which whole wheat provides. So for this recipe, we are going to chop up some beetroots. It's okay if it's rough because ultimately we are going to puree it and we are going to extract the juice. So here we go. Take a blender and just dump up your beetroot chopped up pieces. Add some water, I would say half cup, not more, because we really want to extract that thick juice. We don't want to make it into a watery consistency. As you can see, the hue which is coming out is quite rich. This is what we need. A thick puree, because we are going to add this to the flour to get that distinct hue which we are going to make dumplings from. And there you go. See, I've squeezed out almost all the juice from the beetroot. As you can see, it's just residue left now. Now I'm going to take whole wheat flour and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. To that I'm going to add my pureed beetroot juice and I'm just going to give it a mix. And make sure that we are mixing very thoroughly. And then also use the method of kneading with your hands. And there you go, look at the color already. It's very appealing, isn't it? And now I have mixed the dough and I'm going to take just a little bit oil in my hands, around half teaspoon, and just coat it so that the dough doesn't stick. And just knead it a couple of times before we are going to rest this for around 10 minutes. I would suggest not to use the muslin cloth because the color from the beetroot is quite heavy, so you'll end up have to wash up multiple times. So meanwhile, we are going to prepare some fillings for the dumpling. So I have a skillet here. You can take a skillet, wok or a pan. Add around 1 teaspoon of oil. To this I am adding ginger and green chili finely grated. You can add garlic to this also, but for this recipe I am not adding. And saute it really well. And for this I am adding grated cabbage. And we are going to toss it up. And to this I am adding also julienne cut cabbage because I really like that noodle texture in my filling. If it's just grated cabbage and grated carrots, you won't get that texture. I'll explain how. I'm going to add salt meanwhile on this. And also I'm adding soy sauce. This is organic pure soy sauce, 1 tablespoon. And I'm mixing it thoroughly. And I'm going to cover it and let it cook for at least 5 minutes. So the julienne cut cabbage is going to give me a distinct flavor in my fillings. It's not going to taste minced, it's going to taste noodly. As you can see, that's the reason why I added the julienne cut cabbage. And now I'm going to take a parchment paper and roll out a thin sheet from my beetroot dough. And we have to make sure that the sheets are quite thin, it should not be thick. And I'm going to cut that in 3 different sizes. That's the biggest piece. There comes the second smallest, and there is the third. And now I'm going to arrange that in a manner which is going to be, first we are going to place the biggest, and then the second biggest, and then third the smallest. And I'm going to take like 1 tablespoon of the filling, and I'm just going to spread it and make sure that the smallest one will not get too much of filling, because I'll explain why. Because we are going to make it into a flower, so we want the thickest part of filling going towards the back. And now I'm just going to coat it with little water just over the corner in the edges. You can use it with hand or with a brush. And slowly what we are going to do is we're going to take the 3 layers and we're going to turn it over very carefully. This is the tricky part. And then we are going to gently press. I'm going to turn it and show you now. Gently press, and then here you go, we have like a perfect petal shape. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to roll it. I'm just going to pinch the smallest end, curve it round, and then slowly, very carefully, I'm going to turn it and make it into a flower. There you go. And just make sure that all the loose ends are tucked together. If you want, you can add little bit water so that it will stick. It's optional, but my dough is sticking fine, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So you might be feeling that there is some more flour on it, but when it gets steamed, everything looks perfect, don't worry. I already have some of the flowers made. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to steam it for at least 15 minutes. I have used banana leaf underneath just so that the dumplings won't stick, and also I get a nice banana flavor. And there you go, the best, healthiest dumpling ever. If you like this recipe, please share. Thank you.